Root turns up against Anderson, but Lancashire enchants with victory. Day 3 at Headingley, and Lancashire started the day looking to force a result, as they had their opponents 53 for 2 in reply to their mammoth 566. George Hill on 15 and night watchman Tom Loughton on 3, the two batters at the crease. But Loughton wouldn't last long, a Tom Bailey slower ball deceiving him and striking him in front. Not much pace, but maximum effort from Bailey, who ended up on the floor in the process, and Lancashire would strike again. Anderson had been targeting George Hill with the short ball and got him to go for one pull shot too many, as Hill top-edged to Dane Villas at mid-wicket. Those 2 wickets meant that Joe Root and Harry Brook were at the crease together for Yorkshire, and the pair batted with the quality you'd expect, a 50 partnership arriving at a run a ball. Brook in particular was continuing his incredible form this season, and he raced to 41 off 32 deliveries. But he would fall for below 50 for the first time this season, as Matt Parkinson was the man to end the onslaught, clean bowling the in-form batter. At the other end, Root continued to show his class, as he both swept and reverse swept Parkinson as he approached 50 in the minutes leading up to lunch. And Root would bring up his half-century off the bowling of Anderson, the landmark arriving in 73 balls as he saw his side safely to the lunch break without any further loss. Yorkshire going into the break at 171 for 5, still 395 behind, with any hopes of avoiding the follow-on resting on Root's shoulders. And Root, along with wicketkeeper Harry Duke, would rise to the challenge after the lunch break. Root the dominant force in the partnership, as the two added 100 together. Root in particular was in excellent form, although he got one moment of luck as he edged Anderson through the vacant second slip area. Lancashire responded by putting a man there, but Root responded with 4 more. And the former England captain would bring up his century off 150 balls, his 9th first-class century for Yorkshire, and his first against Lancashire. T would arrive shortly after with the score at 251 for 5, Root unbeaten on 108 and Duke 29 as the home side saw out a wicketless session. Crucially, however, Yorkshire still required 165 to avoid the follow-on. After the break, and Root and Duke's partnership would continue without issue, the young wicketkeeper playing a patient innings as Root continued to tick the score along. The pair's 150 partnership arrived with Duke having contributed 39 to Root's 101, but Duke's resistance was finally ended as he was bowled for 40 off 202 balls as he attempted a rare attacking shot. Along with Don Bess, Root then took Yorkshire past 300, with the follow-on target now just 100 away. But Lancashire would strike twice with the score on 331. First, Tom Bailey trapped Don Bess LBW for 17 before Joe Root finally fell for 147 as he was caught at slip off the bowling of Parkinson. Jordan Thompson and captain Steve Patterson would see Yorkshire to the close, but the game had turned on its head, as with only 2 wickets remaining, Yorkshire was still 60 runs away from avoiding the follow-on, giving the away side a sniff of an historic Roses victory. Overall, the day had belonged to Root as he scored 147 in an innings where no other teammate had passed 50, but with 3 wickets apiece for Tom Bailey and Matt Parkinson, the match could yet still belong to Lancashire.